welcome to your monthly forecast. Now, this is for the month of March. Let's take a look what's going to be coming your way. Looks like you're hanging in your marriage or in your relationship situation. Looks like there is a decision that both of you needs to face, or that both of you have to make, but it seems like none of you wants to make a move. We'll be pulling out more clarification cards later on, okay? Okay. Single Geminis, looks like it's time for you to make a choice. You're caught between two fire signs, and it's like you don't know what to do. And there is also another air sign around you that you have to. It's like you don't know what to do with that air sign as well, but the attraction and the chemistry is really like, All right, now let's take a look here. You are pretty much hanging with your marital conditions and situation, and you don't know what to do. Now, your family can't really do anything much, to help out with your situation, and even your friends right now are not really much of a help. So, the only thing that you need to do right now is that you need to, not really dwell into other people's dramas because there's already plenty, okay, that's already happening in your life around right now. And it seems like you will also be cutting off your connections. Well, not really entirely, but you will be acting a little bit cut off and dry towards your relatives and your friends because you feel like, why would I hang out with these people if they can't really help me with anything? Now, the good thing here is there's money, contract, agreement, or client, or like a negotiation that will be pushing through that will be entailing you to a much bigger money. Plus, you will also be traveling within the next 2 days, 2 weeks, and 2 months for a job interview, job related matters, or for business related matters, or work related. Okay? It seems like, despite of all the dramas that will be surrounding you this month in your personal life, it seems like you will be making a huge progress, development leap, and like there is like a very big difference that you will be making, towards the betterment of your situation, and it seems like you will be much more active, inspired, all the things that you cannot really get from your personal life, from your marital, or from your friends or family. It seems like you will be, taking all of your energy and put it in one, like one basket, something like that. And it will be benefiting more of your productivity, your creativity, and contribution to your company. Okay, so it seems like you will also be having some ups and downs. Okay, some roller coaster moments, and it's because of the money. Okay, there will be some money issues that you have to face, some legal battles also that you need to take care of. And there's also someone who's been trying to take advantage of you, especially if you're with a fire sign right now. All right. Now, at first, you're thinking that everything's already settled. You already talk about everything with your spouse or with your partner or with your better half right now, and it seems like like you're under the impression everything's okay, no need to discuss anything, no need to add up, or no need to lessen anything. And then this person, this fire sign, will be changing their mind right away, 360 degrees, and you will be surprised, like, I thought we already talked about this. I thought we already talked about this. And, like, for them, they feel like they are so entitled to, to change their mind or to change their decision just because they want to. So during this month, you also need to be a little bit more tacky. You also need to be a little bit more firm. Let's say, for example, that you've already agreed upon in something. Make sure that you're going to be putting that down into writing. Okay, record it. Take a video, or sign a contract, or call your lawyer, and make sure that you'll be discussing these things right in front of someone who'll be mediating between the two of you, because I feel like this person cannot be trusted. Okay, so be very careful. Whatever you say, whatever you make as a promise, even if they'll try to emotionally blackmail you, or even if they try to use their charm against you, you need to be firm. Because at the end of the day, you're the one who'll be suffering. Now, when it comes to your workplace, you feel a little bit stuck because there is, let's say, for example, that there's a deadline or project or a prior commitment that you've already got involved with your work, and you feel like, oh, I can do it, or yeah, I can finish it off in this so and so time. And now you don't know what to do because you're all over the place, and it seems like you don't know how to finish it off because it's like your energy's all over the place. Okay, you're looking for someone to help you. But things will slowly be changing because with the help of this earth sign that will be assisting you with all of your needs and with all of your, um, you know, um, assistance. Because I feel like there's something about the field that you need to do, like a researcher, you need to go out, and you cannot finish off whatever it is that you're finishing off if you're going to be going out in the field or something like that. So you will be asking for someone to help you out or to fill up for you. Which is luckily this earth sign will be very much willing to be of help. I just feel like be very careful because there is a water sign who's trying to put you into trouble or who's trying to create troubles right behind you. And it seems like this person, since that they cannot get you, they will try to ruin you. And so there is something that you need to learn from this situation. But there will be a lot more communications. I mean, if your personal life right now is kind of downsliding and your marital status is kind of hanging, everything in your work life or everything in your career and finances right now will be very much moving and improving, and this is why you're going to be delving much more into your productivity, your inspiration. If there's a new project that you want to begin that you need to start to, this is the perfect time for that. All right. And I also feel like you can trust someone who is more likely just an earth sign. Okay. Hmm. And there will be how it is when you put like all the apples in one basket and there's just one rotten apple that it will be infecting the other one. There is either a newcomer or there's a new person in your team, department, or company that will be causing um, commotion or like a gossip. This person looks so This person looks so what do you call this? Very credible, very, you know, charming, and they really don't look like they're a troublemaker. But you're the first one who will know that this person is a devil on the inside. Which at first nobody will be believing you, because all the people in your workplace, this person will be charming them, and this person will be like very generous. Like every day he or she's gonna be giving gifts, or whatsoever, little nothings to everyone. And little did you know that this person is you're the first one that that they will be attacking. So be very careful. But the good thing here is you're also the first person to know that this person is fake or fraud. All right. Now, when it comes to your love life, like what I said, if you are caught in between two fire signs or water and air, well, for all four elements. But anyway, it seems like this too. If you're caught in between this kind of relationship, okay, if you're not into any other clandestine affairs or any other complicated situation, that this is not for you. Now, these two are more than willing to fight for you. The other person knows about the other person doesn't know about the other, but the other person has a very sharp instinct, so they can somehow feel like you're up to something, there is something, or there is a different energy around you. Now, this person, despite of what you have told them, or despite of their knowledge about you being stuck in a relationship, they're not going to give up. Even if you will try to leave them, walk away from them, or just cut them off, they're still going to stay. And they're going to act like, like nothing happened, or you did not say anything, or you did not break up. Okay? While this other person, either this is a younger air sign or water sign, this one is also more than willing to go for you, so good for you. Okay? If you're already married, like it's like, wow, you have a very high sex appeal. And you will try to work things out with the one that you're married right now. And you will even think of moving or renovating your place. But it seems like the more you try to stay with one another, the more things will just point to it's over. Like you would just keep on looking for the other one. You would just keep on longing for the other one. Okay? So I feel like you will ended up seeing the other person more and more and more as you try to work things out with the one that you're with right now, which is really sad. Okay? The good thing here is, even though you will have that call from the other person, or you will have that energy towards the other person, it's like a strong gravity pull. The other person, the one that you're with officially, they're the one who will be protecting your relationship. Either they want you to move to a different state, different house, different city, or different country. But what's important is that the two of you will be together, and he's not going to accept the divorce or whatsoever. You're so disappointed with how your marriage, your relationship, or your family is flowing or going. But your partner apparently doesn't really believe in divorce. And in fact, that they're going to do anything and everything, even to the extent of, proposing to you to get remarried again. Okay? So they're going to do anything and everything. You're lucky. Some people, the time that they are already having some crisis in their relationship, they are just going to hire the lawyer and send you the papers and divorce. But this person is really strong. I don't really feel like, especially if you're with an Aries right now, I don't feel like they're just going to give you up. So be very careful about that. But the other person, if you're with a Leo or Sagittarius, I feel like this one is a little bit cowardly, but They're also not going to give up. Okay? And the other person, I feel like this one is in a very complicated situation, but they are more than willing to give up whatever they have in order to pursue you. Complicated, but very, you know, funny. Or you're going to be caught up in a very silly situation. Anyway, well, what's important is that I don't really see any, any divorce or separation or whatsoever in your life. Anyway, when it comes to you, singles, looks like you are going to make a choice between another two fire signs. Okay, what's with the other fire signs this month? And another one is a Scorpio. Anyway, you need to make a choice between these two because it's only a matter of time. Okay? And I feel like they don't have any plans of taking the other person seriously because you're still caught up with this other person from the past and you still have a lot of feelings for each other. It just so happens that the two of you can't really be together. Plus, the other person is also such a womanizer or they're such an infidel. Okay? Now, so let's say for example, you're already caught up between two fire signs. There is another fire sign that's going to be coming your way aside from the other one that is waiting for you. All right? So, I feel like at this point you need to really settle down for good. Before your love life could just get even more complicated as it already is. Okay? All this, well, this people that will be coming your way, they're just waiting for your answer. They're just waiting for your decision. And I feel like you still want to settle down with the other person, the one from the past. Just kind of a little bit odd. But anyway, yeah, and this people that's at present in your life right now, they're also willing to commit. They're also willing to get married. Time to make a choice. Now, when it comes to your health, smoking, throat irritations, nasal irritations, and skin irritations, okay, especially in your shoulder part. There will be like a thick part of your shoulder that will be very itchy and it feels so thick, okay, and it's also very reddish. So it's because of something that you've been taking. It's not food. Either it's a medicine or it's an allergic reaction to a particular type of a smoke or cigarette. It could be shisha, okay, or Hanukkah. Also, you need to get involved with some physical exercises, okay, or physical bending. And you will also be very conscious of how you look like. Some of you will be very happy because you're finally slimming down, or will be what do you call this? Losing your weight. But watch out for your skin, especially your face, because there are some allergies that will be taking place or that will be occurring in your skin that is kind of a little bit hard to cure. Also, you need to learn how to be a little bit more generous and to eat healthy food instead of junk food, because your UTI and your kidney will also be a problem. Okay, choose freedom. Sometimes you may feel as though your way is blocked, but often that's just an illusion. You could you could free yourself up from the obstacles that you're too focused on by choosing a different path. Turn your thoughts away from negativity and instead envision endless other possibilities you might act upon. Well, choose freedom because if you're already married or if you're single, your love life, this month they're both very complicated in a good way. Okay. Now, three of action, things are working out beautifully. Now that your ship has come in, it's time to decide what your next big project will be. You may choose to continue to build upon your successes or move on to something entirely different. Be willing to travel if necessary. Helper have thought your life is about to start moving very fast. Events that seem to be on hold suddenly require all of your attention. There's no time to sit and ponder, you've got to get moving. Review the details as best as you can. You know we'll meet or someone with a very quick mind who instantly grasps what to do. This person is both confident and courageous. Three of abundance, your passions will lead you to your divine life purpose. Do what you love and have everything in your confidence and talent. Learn everything there is to know about your interests by taking classes, getting a mentor, or teaming up with like minded people. Allow your creativity to soar. So that's it for you for this month, Gemini. And if you want to talk to me live on the phone and live on the calls, just go and visit me at my website at sophiaangel.net. Blessings to you.